Okay, Abalunzi Bembuzi, how are you today? How are you? How are you doing? Um, Allow me to come today to you with gratitude. You know, it's been a good year. It's been a year of abundance. It's been a year of blessings. Today, on the 31st of December 2025, I want to come to you to bring you greetings from us, Muvala Goat Farms and Properties, and all our partners that we've gone through this entire year. I want to say thank you, appreciate you, and bring you this great message as we enter 2026. Indeed, God has been grateful. God has been good to us. God has done wonders to us, the people who woke up one day and believe that we are looking for the future. We are going to develop this industry of agriculture, in particular goat farming, and as well as real estate. Yeah. So I come to you today on the 31st of December 2025 with a very humble message and a token of appreciation. We've worked this year, we've worked with so many people. We've worked with so many people. So many people have believed in our story. So many people have trusted us. We've traveled all over the world. Most of you have been seeing our videos, our content, us traveling all over the country, trying to see what we can really do, trying to encourage people to aspire to be more, trying to discourage laziness, yeah, amongst the youth and all the population in Uganda, trying to encourage people to become more productive, to get engaged, yeah, to synergize, to come together for a common cause of production and creating wealth. So we want to appreciate you that you guys have really embraced us. You guys have embraced our message. You guys have actually, let me thank our dear followers, the guys that are on Facebook, the guys that are on TikTok, the guys that are on Twitter, the guys that are on Instagram. We really appreciate your words of encouragement. We really appreciate the likes, the follow, the shares, and everything you've done for us as a brand. Thank you very much. I also want to thank my different players. There are really players in this market that are shaping this industry. And I won't be ashamed to mention, but a few. First and foremost, I want to appreciate my godfather in farming, Mr. Hamis Semanda of Ham Farms and Ham's Grill in Kayunga. You are such an inspiration. Thank you. Guys, if you want to do anything, you have to be inspired by someone. You have to drive your inspiration from somewhere. There has to be that person who speaks to your mind, who speaks to you. In my case, it was Ham Animal Breeding Farms. So give him a share, follow him, and make sure you get this inspiration and you connect, add up notes and see where we can do. The most difficult thing or the most grievous thing that is going to happen to you is entering 2026 without any vision. Yeah? The way you've been in 2025 and you enter 2026 without nothing in terms of production. So I want to thank the different players, the likes of our senior man, Mr. Muhammad Kachika. Thank you very much for what you're doing. The likes of Dr. Grace Boji. Thank you for what you're doing. The likes of the great YPA family, Mr. Obed Ben and your manager, Mr. Magezi. We really appreciate. Guys, the most funny thing about life is we can all get engaged. Yeah? We can all get involved. Yeah? When you see YPA winning, when you see Mrs. Grace Woj winning, or Mr. Muhammad Kachika winning, it's not that, that doesn't mean that you're at a loss. Yeah? You're not at a loss. We can all thrive in this industry. We can all do different things. There are likes of people like Kim D, group of companies, the guys that are putting up the structures, yeah, for our goats and everything. The guys that are the likes of Itungo Pastures, these are guys doing great work in this industry of agricultural farming, you know. We can all get involved and do something. So I want to come to you with this great message of appreciation. Thank you. The work that we collectively do guarantees this nation of so many things, but above all, it is food security. Yeah? Food security, that is the greatest contribution that we are doing to this nation. So, we know this is never a very easy job. It's never a very good, easy task. It's never always bed of roses. We go through a lot in the background, yeah? But if you find a brand like those that I've mentioned, and so many other, Air Farms, we see you, Mr. JB Taylor, we are seeing all the work you're doing. So when we see brands like yours that wither the industry and still stay strong, and we are able to see you year after year, year after year. For us as a farm, we are just grateful to God, and we just thank God. So, thank you guys for all the players, the guys that supply us with the inputs, the drugs, the seeds, and all the machinery, and all that thing. You know, goat farming is a wide kind of business. Yeah, it has so many things that have to come together for you to have a functional farm, or for you to have a functional business that cash flows, you know. So all those people who work tirelessly in the background to make sure that our farms are secure, are running, are safe, and everything. Thank you very much. One thing that I know, we are not about to stop. I believe 2026 is going to be a year of more abundance, of more us working more together. We have bigger dreams to fulfill. Just imagine Uganda as an economy or as an industry. We cannot sustain supply of meat, halal meat, to say the Middle East. We can't. This is where I want to tell you that in this industry, there is no problem in us all becoming rich, or in all of us getting involved. Yeah? So I want to see more of collaborations come 2026, where Muvawala, YPA, Grace Boji, and all those things that have put in the efforts to sensitize and produce, now working together to add more value to what we can produce and what we can export. Those are opportunities out there. We've been seeing so many fights, people attacking the other on this platform and everything. I don't think there is need to do that. In anything that grows, we can't avoid things like clashing. We can't avoid things like, you know, so many things can happen. But the thing is, we need to look at the bigger picture. We need to see that we are here for each other, and the market that we are trying to produce for is such that it's so big that no one can exhaust it. So people keep asking us, now the goats you rear, the production you're doing, you're encouraging us to buy goats of 600K, 700K, 800K. Where are we going to sell those goats? My dear friends, the answer is very clear. We cannot sustain just one market. If it's the Middle East, we cannot sustain that. So I think if we are to export meat to the Middle East, I don't think we can sell a kilo or a goat. Let's take a scenario of one goat. I don't think we can sell a goat for less than £1,000,000 shillings. But what do we need to do? We need to work more and work together so that we build capacity to approach such markets. So if you feel YPA has so many goats, if you feel Muvala has so many goats, if you feel Grace Woji has so many goats, if you feel JB Taylor has so many goats, you just have to celebrate and thank them, because what that simply means is we are more and more approaching the export market. Because at the moment, if we ever get a contract, I've seen so many abattoirs that have started here for export reasons, and they have failed because they cannot sustain the demand. So in 2026, as we move towards 2026, I'm looking towards building more synergies, building more corporations, approaching markets together, yeah, scaling our people and encouraging our people to farm and even do more with what we've been already doing, supporting them as much as we can, yeah, helping them strategize and look for strategic markets that can offer better prices. To me, to my fellow industry players, that is my wish. But all that said, let me also appreciate all my outgrowers, the guys that we've worked for, the guys that we've worked with during this year. We boast of a community of over 120 people on WhatsApp. These are people that have directly bought from us. These are people that we are directly supporting with all end-to-end processes in as far as goat farming. You guys have made us what we are, and we cannot take this love and trust for granted. Let's keep this unity together. Let's keep engaging. Let's keep discussing, and let's keep growing this industry. I know we've faced a lot of challenges. It's never a bed of roses. Recently, the entire industry was hit by the famous PPR vaccine. We panicked. We went through hard times. Yeah, our animals died. And so many of you felt like giving up. But what if I bring to you good news that that was the test that God really wanted to put up to you to see if you can wither, if you can stand in this great industry that we are all trying to build. So don't give up. Let's keep communicating. Let's keep engaging. Let's keep building this. I believe at the end of the day, Uganda, we are going to outcompete the likes of South Africa, the likes of Namibia, the likes of, name it, all those industries that we think are the market leaders in as far as breeding and goat production is concerned. So my message towards as we enter 2026 is full of gratitude. Yeah, is full of gratitude, is full of hope, and is full of optimism. I'm so optimistic, and I know ultimately we are gonna be the winners. Now, finally, this is a special message to the entire market out there that hasn't yet tried out this, especially the youth. The youth. We are blessed as a country that almost 75% of our population are youth. And almost 80% of those are located within the central region. I want to bring a very special message to you, my dear youth. Our development has to start with how we approach life. Our mindset has to completely change. Yeah, we need to approach life from a point of drawing examples. We need to approach life from a point of being inspired. Yeah, the problem is that we've always embraced this mentality of get rich soon. We don't approach life as a project. To me, and whatever I've gone through, I now approach my life as a project. I know that if I plan my project very life, this project called life, and give it the necessary steps, go through the necessary challenges, it is just a matter of time. I'll make it. We have developed a tendency of wanting quick things and also wanting free things. We have a spirit of individualism where we approach life as individuals. The challenge with that is, one, it disappoints in so many ways. One, it takes you a long time to accumulate the necessary capital that you will need. Two, it puts you on a line whereby all risks lie on yourself. Those that you can mitigate and those that are beyond your control. Yeah? They all come to you as an individual. It puts you in a position whereby challenges come to you, yet you're not properly exposed. And also, it puts you in this irony where you feel things are going to happen by themselves overnight. Now, that is a wrong approach. As we enter 2026, I've told you very big guys that are pushing things. If you don't want to work with Alex or with Movala Good Farms, reach out to those people. Yeah? Reach out to them. You could first ask, how are they doing it? Yeah? These are well-meaning people. These are people who are out there for you to share knowledge. Yeah? Reach out to them, understand how to approach business, how to approach farming as a collective. Yeah? The worst mistake you're going to do for 2025 is going through life on an individual basis. Because guess what? Uganda has grown. It is very expensive to start up anything by yourself. So you need to look for a solid investment plan that guarantees you of the entire end-to-end ecosystem and process. And then you try to see how you plug in. I know you might be confused, but this is what I mean. Yeah? Right now, it might be extremely hard to go and buy 100 acres of land anywhere in Uganda as an individual. Why? Because one, is very expensive, it's very far, and monitoring will be very, very difficult. So, you don't have that capital to buy. At the same time, you don't have the infrastructure to monitor. You need now to approach it in a smarter way, where you're saying, you know what, let's pull up together, people 10, 20, 30, 100, and go to the villages. When you go as a collective, so many things are mitigated. Yeah? You mitigate so many things, and you end up winning as a collective. All you need to do is to lower your expectations a bit, accept to be part of a collective, and be guided by binding rules and regulations. Then with time, if in that collective you only manage to purchase 2 acres, 1 acre, 3 acres, 10 acres, you're going to go with that power, and that property which you've bought as a collective will appreciate immediately, but management will be centralized. So that risks like monitoring, feeds, and all that technicalities are mitigated. So if you're looking for such plans or ways of doing that, we are here as an enterprise to guide you. Yeah? Don't go and sell off your chibanja in the village thinking that you're going to make it in town. If your choice is to sell that and buy somewhere else in an investment plan or in a collective of people so that you guys can work together, raise capital together, put up machinery together, and put up an entire operation together, something that you wouldn't have managed to do. This is my special basic information to all corporations, staff corporations, people working in the business community, church groups, and all those things. It is the only way, the cooperative model where we cooperate to come together and produce is the only way that we are going to change and make sure we produce for this industry. For all those, we are here to guide you. The people I've told you about are there to guide you. Let's get into production. Let's stop the talk and walk the talk. Thank you very much. I want to wish you a very happy New Year. Prosperous New Year, full of blessings, full of production, and full of God's blessing. I stay as Alexander Simbwa. I'm the proprietor of Muvala Goat Farms and Properties. Thank you very much. May God bless you.